Hello everybody, Captain Productions here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of my finished customs that I told you about. The first is, of course, Kylo Ren. I was really happy with how this one turned out. I took his lightsaber and, give me a second, I actually made his lightsaber look all jagged, just to make it look more realistic, and I kind of shaved off the end of that part right there. I just really liked how it turned out, and then I really like the way I got his skirt to look like it was kind of flowing out, just to give it a more realistic view, I guess, of sort of the Sith robes. His helmet, as you can see, I repainted that and made it longer on this part right here so that it looked more realistic. And I had to, actually, when I was putting all this clay down, I had to add that little ring at the top, because otherwise his head was like all on here and it like looked like he was all hunched over and stuff. So I had to add that little ring at the top to make his head sort of go up higher than. So yeah. And then, as you can see, I added the scarf piece right there and the belt. And then his cape was actually Batman's cape, but you know, I turned my Batman into this dude, so I didn't really need his cape anymore, so I just cut it up and used it for Kylo Ren. And the cool thing about this is that this was originally a custom Lego that I found. It looked it wasn't Lego, it was a custom minifigure compatible with Lego, and it looked exactly like the Lego one, a little bit cheaper plastic and stuff. So I used all of his body, well, his torso piece and his helmet and his head are not actually Lego. So that's why the detail was going away so quickly, because they didn't do a very good job on that, and I had to repaint all this stuff right here. And then his arms, as you can see, I did that detailed printing so it looked kind of wrinkled and more bulked up, and I think it turned out really well. Just overall, I was really happy with it. I was kind of disappointed though that I had to do white detail right here when I was repainting it, because I really wanted silver, but I didn't have any, so I decided white would work. But hopefully I will do another Kylo Ren sometime with the actual Lego Kylo Ren, so I'll have better detail and it won't look so messy on the front. Okay, on to my next custom. Here is a First Order Stormtrooper that I redid, and see, I got his armor bulked out, and made his chest piece come out, and that little armor piece right there on his belt, and I think he turned out pretty well. I'm still working on cleaning off this clay right here. Hopefully I'll be able to get that off so he won't look so messy. But I mean, otherwise I was really happy with him. I think I might have to add, I'm going to have to add a ring of clay underneath his neck right there, because he looked kind of hunched over too, like Kylo Ren. So I had to make his head go up a little bit. But I was pretty happy with them. I'll probably do a little bit more paint job right here, and kind of bring out that little thing, whatever that is, that little kind of oval spot right there. So there he is. And here is my Shadow Clone Trooper that I made. I used an old gun that I had made. I think I said that in another video. These are all Lego pieces that I just sort of glued together. The only one that's not glued here in place is this little hand piece. I think pretty much anybody can make this. Really simple. all I need is super glue and all these pieces, which are really easy to figure out what they are. It's just that little claw piece, some binoculars, a hand, one of these weird gun doohickey things, and an axe. And then you just shape it out like this and glue it together. I could make a tutorial if you wanted me to. Just ask me in the comments below too if you want me to. And and then his micro binocular piece right here was actually just some visors that I cut off the side pieces right here. They were longer than that, they came down further, and I just glued them on in the middle of it. And, or no, wait, let me think. That's how I did one before. No, this one on this one I used hot glue, and I just stuck hot glue, shaped it out right here, filled in this front spot, and then waited for it to dry, and then all I did was paint it over, and I think that was all I did actually. So that took a while, but it was really easy. And then all this painting on his chest and arms, of course I did by hand. It's a little messy, but you know, that turned out alright. And the way I got the holes for the micro binoculars, I just took my X-Acto knife. If you know what that is, let's see if I can find it. You know what? I do not know where that went. Ah, here it is. So, I just took my X-Acto knife and just stuck it right there where that hole is, and I just did that pretty much. Just made a little, kind of drilled out a little hole. I found another guy who did it, and he actually used a drill and found one that was the same size as the little notches on the visors or micro binoculars or whatever, and he just drilled it straight through and made a couple of holes and put them in. And I really wanted to do that, but I don't know where a drill is that I could use, so I didn't get to. So that's the end of all of my customs for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and looking at these, not to pat myself on the back, but awesome figures. And there's all of them put together. They got Kylo Ren, Shadow Trooper, and a Stormtrooper. Put in the comments below what you would like me to do next. I also forgot to show you this dude that I just finished painting. So he's done. I'll probably do a more detailed video about him, but there's just a quick look at him. So yeah, tell me in the comments below what you think I should make next, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.